Last time on Pokémon, we defeated Bruno. We defeated Agatha. We defeated Lance. We also defeated Lorelei. And then we took on the champion, Blue, and ended up becoming the champion. And yes, welcome back to the game. Blair, you're back, are you? How much have you filled in your Pokedex? May I see it? Let's see. You've got 61. Now this is impressive. There's something I wanted to ask of you, Blair. Come, follow me. Oh, getting dragged on another mission. Someone needs to take that Charmander. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see these things for myself, but I am much too old. Since I can't do it, Blair, I'd like you to go in my place. Oh, hey, look, it's Blue. Hey, I heard that. Gramps, what's with favoring Blair over me all this time? I went and collected more Pokemon and faster, too. You should just let me handle everything. I know. Of course I need your help, too. Now, I need to see both of your Pokedexes. Professor Oak took both Pokedex units. And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. Hell yeah. Alright. So yes, we officially have the National Dex, which is not a thing in other Pokemon, or not other Pokemon games. It's a thing in other Pokemon. It is not a thing. The National Dex is not a thing in the first Pokemon game because there didn't exist Pokemon from other regions because other regions did not exist. But now it is a thing. So yeah. And with this new power we have, with this new ability to collect new Pokemon that are from outside of the region, we are going to make our way to fucking Celadon. No, it's not Celadon City that we need to make our way to. But we are going to make our way to... It's by the fucking Diglett Cave, that's how I know where it is. Oh, we don't need a summary, goddamn, of our winning team members. We are going to make our way over to Rock Tunnel Power Plant. Pokemon Tower. Cerulean. Diglett Cave. We are going to make our way over to Vermilion City. To then go over to the islands. And because we were such a G, and because we were so smart, we were able to, essentially get everything in order. And so for this endgame content, what will we do? Well, for this endgame content, I'm gonna be skipping over a lot of like the dead air that comes, but we will be worried about trying to I will be showcasing it. So it's entirely possible that this is just one video, or this is multiple videos. But, you know, either way, I'll be showcasing endgame content in some way. Will I be cleaning up everything? Not really, no. But I will be, at the very least, going through and trying to showcase a little bit of the in-game content. And so, on one island, we need to go to the Ruby Cave. Gee, I wonder what that could be alluding to. Where is this so-called Ruby Cave? Fucking hell if I know, but... we will find out. But yeah, no, that is the nature of how things will go. Because I have not played through the end game of this content of this game. Because this is my first time actually beating it. Showcasing that in-game content is going to be a little difficult, and I believe we do need Rock Smash for that. We don't have that TM because, well, we didn't need it for the MSQ. So yeah, no. I will be showcasing post-game where I can. However, it's entirely that I missed something. Is this Ruby Cave? No, this is Ember Spa. What's good with Ember Spa? Huh. It's a hot spring. Huh. Well, this is an interesting little place. Oh! It's Rock Smash. I don't know why these old men are telling me to fucking join them. Because canonically Red's like... Canonically Red's like, I don't know, fucking 13 or some shit. Or 10. I think in the Adventures manga, he is a little older than his appearance in game. Which, if you are a new viewer of this series, I don't know why you're watching at the end, but more power to ya. But if you are a new, or you just haven't caught up yet, or maybe you forgot, the Pokemon Adventures manga is one that I have brought up here and there because I like it. I think it's very good. And so I will talk about it because I think it is neat, I think it is interesting, and I think what they do with the characters in that manga is very different than what would be expected. Or not even of what would be expected. It's just very different than like what Pokemon normally goes for. You know, maybe Team Rocket would be a more efficient team if they weren't using shit tier mons and mons that you get like really turbo early into the game that don't really have that big a potential. Not saying all mons that you can get super early into the game lack potential, because in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, you can get a fucking you can get a goddamn Zorua at like real early into the game. And if you train that thing up, you just have a Zoroark. I mean, that's really fucking good. At least I think it is. I don't know. Spoiler alert for future fucking games, I guess. I'll probably be using a Zoroark. because, I don't know, I think that Pokemon is incredibly cool, so, yeah. Also, I really like, like, one of my favorites, even though, I'm gonna be honest with you, I think I kind of prefer, I'm not normally the guy that prefers, like, you know, the pre-evolution, but I don't know, I like Zorua more than Zoroark. But that's just me on, well, those specific monsters, or Pokemon. I guess calling them monsters isn't wrong, because they're pocket monsters. Oh, fuck! Like, normally for me, it's the final Evo that I like the most. Like, Lucario, favorite Pokemon of all time. Straight up. And I'm thinking I did a fucky wucky. Yeah, I totally did. I totally messed that one up. Oh, wait, if I move them off screen, will they? Huh, yeah, if you off-screen them, the boulders move back in place. Huh, that is hella convenient. What's up here? Ah, there's a ledge. I'm going to cut till I get to the point of interest. Here is our next point of interest. You will see that there is Braille on these fucking tablets. You can't read it because well, I mean, it's one, you can't read it if you don't know Braille because you don't know Braille, and if you do know Braille, you still can't read it because it's not like your game screen's gonna become bumpy or anything. But I do have a translation of what it means. So, according to Bulba Garden and Bulbapedia, my source for a lot of the knowledge I've been getting on these Pokemon games is everything has a meaning. Existence has a meaning. Being alive has a meaning. Have dreams, use power. I don't know, it's pretty profound of, that's incredibly profound of Pokemon to say. I wholeheartedly agree. I think everything in some way has a meaning. Oh, that's the full fucking body, I think. But I firmly believe that everything in some way has some sort of meaning, even if you don't know what it means. And you don't really have to always go out of your way to find out what that meaning is, but so long as you understand that everything happens for some reason, whether it be a reason for you, or for something else, or for someone else, then, yeah. Anyways, we found a ruby. Which is what we need to, continue going. So enough philosophy talk, let's get the fuck out of here. And we are back outside of Mount Ember. And I am curious what's at the summit of Mount Ember. So I'm gonna do a little bit of figuring out, a little bit of learning. Oh, I hit the button again. I gotta, like, not hit that button a lot. But yeah, let's fucking go. We did the thing we said we'd do. And I need to heal Icarus of his paralysis. If you got any more names that you want me to, call future Pokemon, because this team is not gonna change. But future Pokemon that I may have on my team in future games, if you got any Pokemon that you want me to have named, like Icarus here, or Josuke, or any of the lot. Do tell, because I am really bad at coming up with names sometimes, and I have turbo brain fart. So getting a little bit of extra support for that would be incredibly nice. And what makes this deal a lot better than DSP is, one, if I use your name, it's gonna be, it's likely gonna be for a Pokemon that's gonna be in the playthrough, the full fucking playthrough. Or at least a decent chunk of the playthrough. You know, it's gonna be a notable Pokemon that we sort of... It's gonna be for a notable Pokemon. It's not gonna be for a Pokemon that we just throw in the box like 2 minutes later. But also, on top of that, additionally, this will charge you absolutely nothing, unlike Darkside Phil's streams, where you have to pay to have your Pokemon essentially thrown into the box, unless you're fucking Jonathan. I don't know, good on Jonathan for saying no all that time to what Phil was gonna do, which was essentially just name a shitmon Jonathan, and then it would have just gotten sent straight to the freaking box. Jonathan actually, you know, for a dent, or maybe he's not even a dent, maybe he's just a guy that donated money, but I don't know, most of the time, if you're donating money to DSP, you're probably a dent. You're probably one of his dents. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I don't know, if you hold out, I don't know, him holding out on that until he got an Eevee to rename that thing Jonathan and then pick the evolution. It's a pretty smart move on Jonathan, I gotta say. Not necessarily what I would have done, because what I would have done was not donating to DSP in the first place, but, you know, it is definitely a smarter move. And would you look at that, we have gotten the Tri-Pass, an extra mage for the town map. We can get to the rest of the Sevii Islands, and I think, honestly, this is a pretty good place to end this episode. It may not be turbo long, per se. Screenshot right there. Actually, you know what? No screenshot right there. Screenshot at the Sevii Islands. It may not be super long, right? Screenshot right there. But this episode, it really wasn't going to be that long, and ending it after we get the Ruby and get the pass to go to the other islands seemed just kind of right. So, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please, for the love of God, like the video, comment the video, subscribe to the video if you want more videos like this, and say no to drugs, meth, heroin, all of that bullshit. Say yes to cute Pokemon. I've been Cactar, and I will see you in a bit.